Leos, this is going to be a reading for you. Let me turn this down just a little bit. I know that it's been a while, and I want to thank you for being a part of my Patreon community and putting a little effort into figuring out what's going on in your life. This is a reading intended for you if you feel that you are going through a crisis this month. It is intended to be a quick reading. That way you can see whether or not this resonates with you and if you need to dig deeper with a personal reading. I am going to use an oracle deck, the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. This can be used, you can do the spread at home with the Major Arcana portion of your tarot deck if you would like to, if you're interested in doing so. If you want to try to dig deeper on your own based off of this spread. Be sure to check your other placements as well so that you can get different angles to the story, different perspectives, different insight, and extra guidance. All right, Divine Spirit, please give me the messages for Leo. For the month of August, this is your birthday month, so hopefully nothing crazy is happening. Maybe if you're in the middle of like your Saturn return or something like that, maybe it's a less happy time for you, but let's see what's going on for you, Leos. We're going to look at 3 different cards. The first card is where you need to be more self-aware and self-assess, where your ego needs some attention. The second card is how you can gain assistance from the collective consciousness, where you need to ask for help. And the third card is going to be the most difficult energy to harness, to find balance, to blend those energies with the collective consciousness and become one. We're also going to look at the significator, which in this case is stillness. This is the overall theme of the reading, so maybe finding some peace, finding some quiet, getting things to slow down in your life is maybe the challenge right now. You could have a lot of turbulence going on around you. Each card has a sacred destiny landscape description. I will be reading those separately, so you can look out for those on Patreon as well. It'll just be the audio message for the card and possibly a picture of it. The sacred landscape wants you to know, take a step back from a project, situation, or relationship, even if it is just for a few moments. Mend bridges, slow down, breathe, be still, go within. Listen to your inner voice. Take time to connect with your spirit guides, ancestors, and spiritual guardians. Listen to your higher self. Timing is everything. This is not a good time to start a new cycle. Wait, incubate, fix things that need fixing, heal things that need healing. Think things through. Forgive yourself and others. If things seem barren or even bleak, hold on. Just as the migrating birds find new life in the tundra marshes in the summer, you too will expand once again during the coming thaw in your life. So this just means that this is a period for stillness. You being a fire sign may not be okay with that. I'm a rising Leo, so I totally understand a bit of this. Leo is in my first house, so I can see how this kind of resonates with me just a little bit. Although I am filming this before the month of August, and I don't expect to have any crises going on in my life, God willing. The first part of this spread is delight. So this is the energy that you need to focus on harnessing for yourself within your own being. Sparrows in the spring grass is the name of the sacred landscape. Delight is expanding in your life. Clap your hands with glee. Spend time with others. Go to a community gathering. Host a party. The joy you experience will give birth to immense creativity, and your life will blossom. Share your happiness and elation with others, and it will grow by leaps and bounds. This isn't the time to be serious or buckle down and get to work. This is the time to be spontaneous and madcap. Do not make hard and fast commitments. Don't sign any legal documents or make any pledges right now. Don't make any promises, or you might not be able to keep them. Give yourself permission to have fun. Lots of love, especially in the community of others. So I think this is, maybe you're overly committed to something in your life, And your guides are trying to sit you down so that you can enjoy this current moment that you're in. That's really what I feel. There's something for you to embrace here. There's maybe possibly something that you've wanted to do that you now have the opportunity to, but you don't feel, you're not feeling moved to do so. So to that, I say, go ahead and take this opportunity. Go ahead and meditate, connect with your guides, see what it is that they want you to do or move towards, or what you should be utilizing this time for. You can check your natal chart. Things like that can help you figure out what direction to go in during this period of time. So where you need to ask for help, we have purification. Sorry. There we go. Purification. This is a beautiful card. All of these cards are beautiful. They all have beautiful photos, landscapes, as well as messages. It's difficult for new, vibrant energy to enter your life if it is clogged with old, outdated energy. Summer rain is the name of this card, which rain can be very cleansing. I'm sure it'll say something about that in here. Cleanse and purify your body and your physical space. This is a great time for a detox, clutter clearing, cleansing, and space clearing. Release outdated energy to invite fresh, clear energy into your life. Eat lightly. Don't take things personally. Release resentment, guilt, and blame. Purify yourself, thought, word, and deed. Decluttering is a modern day alchemy. If you don't love it or use it, let it go. This card can also represent abundance, as flowing water is a metaphor for prosperity, and summer is the time of expansion. So it is summertime. So there's something that wants to flow into your life. And like I said, I think you're holding on to it, and Spirit is allowing you to stay in this space so that you can clear what needs to be cleared. And so these new blessings can come into your life. So maybe the assistance that you need from others is maybe some direction on how to do this, or assistance with doing so, where to start, what exactly you need to get rid of. I find that the card number 2 in these spreads have seemed to relate to what you maybe need to ask Spirit for assistance with, maybe not actual human beings. There could be some things that others could help you with, but Spirit ultimately can guide you in their direction. If you ask Spirit first, you can find out what direction exactly you need to go in, who exactly you need to connect with, disconnect with, what you need to clean and clear or cleanse exactly. So that's a start. Transformation. I love this. Transformation. That is the last card in this spread. The hardest energy, or the most difficult energy to obtain. Blue butterfly is the name of the sacred landscape. This is a time for change, reinvention, or rebirth into a new way of being. If you've been plotting or floating, I'm not sure if I'm saying this correctly, floating along, this card suggests that you take measures to shift everything. Don't resist change. The blue color suggests a spiritual renewal or initiation. Transformation doesn't mean taking something old and remodeling it or rearranging a few things. It means becoming something completely different or doing something completely different. Change is often uncomfortable, but it is usually for the highest good. This is a very lucky card, and drawing this card can mean that a wish may be about to come true. So I think if you are able to go along, I think whatever it is that you need to do, I'm sorry, I'm rambling, cutting myself off. Whatever it is that you need to do may be extremely uncomfortable for you. And for that reason, it might be very difficult for you. But I think Spirit is trying to, your guides have patience with you, and they're trying to get you to ease into it. But there's something great that wants to come into your life that you've been wishing for, that will require for you to change, and everything needs to change. So maybe your environment needs to change. Maybe your lifestyle needs to change. Maybe your thoughts need to change. There could be very deep things in the core of you that need to change and transform in order to align with this beautiful shift that wants to take place in your life. Let's go ahead and start clarifying with the tarot. One more. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the entire spread. I keep seeing the full card, so that definitely is indicative of a brand new beginning. And I think also that you don't need to worry. You don't need to think so hard about what's coming. Definitely, okay, you're in a place right now where you have some decisions to make. You maybe are balancing your priorities. And I think you're kind of getting into a groove. I think this represents the ebb and flow with spirit, like in the tangible sense. Like you're starting to see how your efforts bring you materialistic gains. And you're starting to get into a groove a little bit. You could be thinking about how you're going to balance your finances. Some of you. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the Delight card. With Delight here, we have the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. I get self-soothing with this. Like you're learning new ways to self-soothe. You could be getting a lot of spiritual downloads. Your guides could be communicating with you. There could be some new gifts coming online for you with the Page of Wands. The Queen of Cups also is a very nurturing energy. So I think there's a need for you to get excited about learning how to take care of yourself and nurture your gifts, your spirituality, your energy. Yeah, give yourself permission to have fun. I think you need to pull out your inner child, and it's going to explore, have fun. The Page of Wands is my Explore card with the Queen of Cups. I think it also is indicative of you needing to have fun for self-love, like doing things that are absolutely fun and exciting to you, exploring, getting out, seeing the world. That is very fire sign energy, the Page of Wands. And the Queen of Cups is a nurturing, more mature energy. So I think you're understanding not just doing things for the sake of doing them, but doing them because they're extremely fulfilling and they make you feel good, or you get out and explore and you connect with nature, or you connect with spirit, and that passionate and creative energy fills you just with love and compassion and creativity. I think this is also just for you to learn new ways of being creative. Get out there and explore how you can be more creative, and also observing how much more nurturing it is to you when you are creative, how much better you feel about yourself, how much more confidence you feel, how much nicer you are, how much kinder you are to yourself and to others, and how much more in tune you are with your higher self, with spirit, with your intuition. You feel more connected, and you feel you trust yourself more. That's the energy that I'm getting from this. With purification being here, we have the Five of Pentacles in the world. There are some materialistic things, some worldly things, earthly things that you need to disconnect from or let go of. You may need help from people when it comes to, I feel like, through lessons. So this is very much so indirectly expressed here. In order for you to learn some type of lesson, you have to learn through experience. And this experience is difficult for you. You may feel like you're isolated, or you're stuck, or that you are, there could be a lack mentality here. But I think there's a lesson this spirit is trying to teach you. The universe is trying to teach you. Again, the fixed signs are on the world card. Leo, you are one of those signs, fixed fire. I think to disconnect from, I think the part that I keep getting stumped on is the fact that I'm trying to apply this, what you need to ask for help for. I think this is just why you need to ask for help. You may know exactly who to ask based on your situation, or you may know how to phrase your questions to your guides for asking for assistance based on this situation. But the Five of Pentacles is very much so lack mentality. It's an energy of loss or not having or feeling left out in the cold, feeling neglected or abandoned. You may feel abandoned by others, or you may need to abandon others. There could be some relationships or some personal or professional relationships that you need to let go of. With the Five of Pentacles, it's also this could be like you could be in a place where you lack the basic needs for living. Like you need a little help with money, or you need a little help with food. Maybe you're needing to learn how to ask for help. With purification being here, maybe that is going to introduce you to the purity in others. The sacred destiny for this was summer rain. And it mentioned something wanting to expand. You need to declutter and get rid of things, but maybe you're attached to these things and you don't want to let them go. Maybe you feel empty without other people or other things in your life. But it's going to be rejuvenating, and you will learn a major lesson. You will accomplish something. You will close a chapter and level up. Again, I did see the Fool card. So there's the potential to close this chapter here, to let something go, to release something, to lose your attachment to something materialistic or tangible. I hope this is making sense for you. I know that it's a general reading, and it is kind of vague, but bear with me. For transformation here, we have the Three of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like your circle could be changing. You could end up in a situation where you have new friends, but also just are happy and celebrating life. If the Three of Cups represents happy times and celebrating with friends or family or loved ones, people you feel have compassion for you, or just being in a community of emotional support. I feel also that you kind of gain some stability here. We do have Pentacles. This could also deal with like it can be like your self-worth. So you could become more secure in yourself, maybe through going through certain experiences by yourself or whatever this situation is here. You gain some strength. You learn to trust your intuition and allow spirit to guide you. And once you trust and you understand the guidance that spirit is giving, you understand when it says go left, you understand when it says go right, you understand when it says be still. You go through this experience alone. You build those skills even more. You learn to trust yourself. You level up, accomplish a mission. You graduate, and you celebrate. And now you're feeling confident, and you trust yourself, and you feel stable. You feel self-secure. You are very sure and confident of where to invest your time, your energy, your effort. Like now it's like a trial and error. You're just trying to figure it out. But the Hangman right behind that card makes me feel like you might be feeling a little bit defeated by something, like you want to give up, with the Nine of Wands following that. That Neptune energy can be like you're ready to throw in the towel, like you're ready to disappear from it, or to just really throw your hands up. And it is like a sacrificial energy, like, you know what, I'm done. But that can be done. It's like your intention. You could be like, okay, I'm done, spirit. You take the lead because I don't know what I'm doing. Or you could be like, I'm done. This is not working the way I wanted to, so I quit. So it's about your intention and what you truly want to gain from it. And I think you want to win. You want to accomplish something. You just are not really sure which way to go. So I think there is a part of you that needs to be creative. That creative energy is connected to that yin energy that is connected to your psychic energy. So as you're creative and you explore and you allow your inner child to just see what's out there and remain open-minded and allow spiritual messages to flow in, you will start to trust yourself. You get the opportunity to nurture yourself more and more. Let's pull a couple crystal cards to see what crystals could help you even further with this spread. Can I get some crystals for Leos, please? Two cards came out right away. Copper and diamond. Copper obviously is not a crystal. It is a powerful energy conductor. My nose clamp is copper. I just made it, but it's a little big, so it kind of moves around. Copper. But if you're thinking copper isn't a crystal, indeed you are a genius. Copper is a metal, but it is such a powerful energy conductor and component of so many of your favorite stones. Crystal cola, malachite, turquoise. It has to make the cut. Who needs it? Anyone who needs the proverbial defibrillator paddles. Where to put it? With your epic crystal collection, copper intensifies the potency of most stones, clearing the channels of communication between you and your mineral friends. When to use it? When it's time to pack up the old idea of who you are and ship it out for good. Move on renewed with copper. Energize your whole world. And I do think this is meant for you because Spirit is trying to recreate you, transform you. I'm surprised the death card didn't come out because I do feel like there is a transformation taking place. It could be your environment. It could be your lifestyle. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's not the core of you, but there are some things that you will have to transform within yourself to match the energy depending on what your situation is. Maybe it's your attitude. Maybe it's your perspective. Maybe it is just trying to teach you how to trust yourself and not feel fear with the unknown. There could be many things. And then diamond. I almost put on my Herkimer diamond for this reading. Oh, I did. I thought I did. This is my Herkimer diamond ring. And I thought this was a Herkimer diamond card at first, but still similar. Set and engagement rings, tiaras, and iced out chains. This girl's best friend of gemstones is the hardest naturally occurring mineral on the planet Earth. Diamonds are more than just status symbols encrusted on the rich. Their radiant energies clears away spiritual cloud cover so you can bask in the purest light. Who needs it? Who doesn't? Where to put it? Wherever you like to bling. When to use it, and that's very, very Leo. When to use it? When you've just got to keep it icy, when you want to make your intentions perfectly clear, when it's time to beam your own unique light through the darkness for all to see. Own it with diamond. Shine your brightest. So, Leo, I think that you're going through a change that doesn't make you feel confident, and it's requiring for you to reconnect with maybe some old gifts. Maybe if you were a writer or you were an artist of some kind, because the Page of Wands is an artist, maybe you can feel like you're starting over, like you have a fresh start. But also part of this is like you reconnecting with your old gifts, your old talents is giving you the opportunity to nurture your inner child and also reconnect to your spirituality, your higher self, your yin energy, and trust your own intuition. It may require some isolation for you to level up, but ultimately you're going to transform and feel more secure in who you are and really have the opportunity to celebrate life. So again, copper and diamond were your crystals. I really hope this was helpful for you, Leos. Please check your other signs in your natal chart for more insight and guidance. And if you feel like you need to dig deeper, I am available for personal readings. Just check the link in the bio. Check the link in the description for my website, and we'll coordinate that as soon as possible. Thank you so much for being a part of this community, and make sure you comment if this reading resonated. Until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.